describe the type of person, and again, this segues right into our next question. Describe the type of person that's a good fit for this particular career.
Yeah. So, as far as like the kind of person that's a good fit for any sort of social media job, 100% like a huge part of it is uh being creative. It's so funny. I always thought of myself as not very like a not creative person. Like for example, I always loved music, but I never wrote music, or I loved film, but I never wanted to be a filmmaker. But I have a lot of like big ideas. So, you know, for example, like uh one of the aspects that I've done a lot in my career is live events. And the thing is like I love going to live events outside of my job because I can really like take it in and like watch everything happen and be like, oh, you know what would be a really cool idea for a video? A time lapse of everybody running into a concert hall. Or it'd be really cool if, we got a picture of uh this person as they entered, or we have really cool merch and I want to show it off before anyone even sees it. And this is how I'm going to do it. I think that like surprisingly, like you kind of do have to be creative, or like even if you're not creative, like you're just kind of able to take in the things you see around you. A lot of the like creative videos or content that I ended up putting out in the world, a lot of it was influenced by things I had already seen. And that can be from like anywhere, even if, sometimes I was thinking that sometimes it'll be like, I'll listen to a song and maybe there'll be a lyric that is not at all referencing anything that I have to do at my job. But I'll be like, oh, actually, that's a really good point. Like, and if I think about it a little harder, I'll like be like, you know what? It's true. Like, if there's a lyric about like, oh, people love like, beautiful things, I'll think like, I remember I did like I took a merch at one of my jobs and I took it out to a public park and I started taking pictures of it in grass because it was just like, I remember being like, oh, it's really like something about like, I think the lyric was like something about how life is beautiful. And I was thinking about, oh, like the trees and nature is beautiful. And that was what I did. And it was like a really random idea, but I just kind of went with it. Um, so yeah, so just like allow yourself to take inspiration from anything, and nothing is too crazy, even if it feels like this is really crazy and out there. It's never that crazy.